to talk about with you at one point, but maybe not necessarily today, but it's been a very, very good day. So I'm very excited. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And I am very excited to just be Instagram living with you. The royal treatment movie. Why has it been bananas and not peaches? It's a good question. Why is bananas, I always feel bad saying bananas as a way of like, oh, I'm going bananas, which I say more often than I'd like to admit, because anyone who doesn't speak English or even like American English would translate that and be like, what? Why is she using a fruit in that word and sentence? Anyway, this live is so exciting to me because I'm going live with my collaborator and duet partner on Worst Kind of Hurt. In fact, oh my gosh, it's a miracle. I was not prepared for this live. We are gonna play the song at a certain point when we are both together, but I'm gonna try to guest him now. We'll see how it goes. Let me know if you guys see him at all. Guys, I love Rabel very, very much. He's so lovely. So many of my friends and people are joining. Hi. Maybe this is the time where I should play Worst Kind of Hurt and fill the silence of me looking for Rabel. Oh my God. This is gonna be fun because I do feel I'm a little tired this week. I have been just trying to go as hard as I can to get the word out about the royal treatment and my new songs and just everything. And I feel like sleep has not been number one on my priority list, which I do not recommend. So I am a little all over the place, but I am gonna, oh, hi, Rabel, what's up? Oh my God, perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I love when that works. Okay.
Okay.
Yes! Hi!
Hello. I just found an iPhone tripod, and so I set it up.
You're doing way better than I'm doing right now because I just have it in my hand. And
I did that the other day, and then by the end, my hand was like...
This is, you were explaining the story of my life. I had to film something last night that was like me taking off my makeup and my skincare routine. And I wish I could show you the setup I did because it was in my bathroom. I literally have like 17 books that was on my kitchen, like not my bathroom sink. I was like balancing the phone on like an index card holder. And I was just thinking like, I need to get a tripod. Like, what am I doing with my life that I don't have a tripod yet? I really
probably, I feel like, well, I feel like this week is the week for you to have a tripod to put
this week tripod, but it did not happen, unfortunately. But you know what did happen? Our new song came out and it's in my movie The Royal Treatment in like the saddest scene of the film. Okay, I showed Rabel this scene when we first met on the day. You had already done your vocals for the film, but we met to like potentially like finesse my vocals and your vocals and all the vocals together for like the recorded version out now. And then I showed you and Johnny the scene, and I was like,
yeah.
You guys like it?
So good.
It was really like, I'm sad that you had to watch it that way because it was just like on my iPad and like my name was written on it and it was just like really low quality, but you got the idea.
I'm excited. It's queued up to watch it today. I had the rest of the day off. I took my dog to the dentist, so I of course took a day off because of that.
Oh, okay. And so how's your dog feeling?
He's doing pretty good. He's very tired.
Oh, super. Rabel and I did an interview the other day, and Super was very vocal. Super was like...
He had a lot to say.
He had a lot to say during it. I feel like I want to play Worst Kind of Hurt. Oh.
Disappeared.
Wait, are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I disappeared for a second.
You
I
did
think
just,
my Wi-Fi was lagging.
this is good. I want to play Worst Kind of Hurt, but I want to answer some questions of people. So I'm doing the little like question thing. Um, oh, someone I think just like sent us a little pickup line. You're not Google, but you have everything I'm looking for.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's kind of a good one. The first time I ever got a pickup line was I was in middle school and we had seen a play and someone was like, it was a really weird one. It was about McDonald's. It was like, if you, and it was like someone who was like 12 and because I was 12, so it wasn't weird. But it was still weird. He was like, if you were, I don't know what it was. It was like, I'd make order you at McDonald's. And I was like, I feel uncomfortable about that because it
Yeah.
wasn't funny.
Right. You're like, you want it
I,
to be, did it hurt when you fell down from heaven? Like, you want it to be like, there's a
yeah,
high
I don't
bar.
want to be McDonald's. No offense to McDonald's, but like, kind of like, I mean,
Right. You don't want your potential soulmate to tell you you're on like the value menu.
the dollar menu at
Yeah.
McDonald's. I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's look for actual question. By the way, someone just said in the comments, Rabel is in caps simply the best. That's Mr. Adam Tilley. It's
I
true.
possibly know that person.
Rabel is simply the best. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I right now am looking specific for questions for both Rabel and I, just putting that on. Oh, okay, this is great. And this is for both of us, even though you probably are only going to have the answer for one. But what is your favorite lyric? Is it the same in both versions, the solo version and the duet version? Do you have a favorite lyric in this song? I'm curious.
Yes. And I had to like, I was just mumbling the song to myself. Like,
I love
psychopath.
that you had to go through it.
Because it wasn't like the lyric that I was like, oh my gosh, but kind of like we talked about the other day, it's rare for me to come onto a song that I wasn't there from day one of creating it and stuff, because I love true story and I love like whatever. But when I heard this song, that's like, I was like hook, line, sinker, like opening my laptop to try the vocal, because I was just like, I wish I wrote this song. I didn't, but I wish I did.
I have to say really quick, because you heard the story too, anyone who's watching, I was so like, we gave Rabel like zero time to do it. I wasn't even sure he was going to do it because exactly, I know all this. Like, he's such an amazing writer. I'm like, it's a long shot he's going to do it. And then I was stalking him on Instagram and you posted on your story. You were like doing vocals and I saw like the initials WKOH on the project. And I was like, oh my God, he might like it.
Could it be?
Could it be? Okay, but sorry. So favorite lyric.
The lyric, when nothing's even wrong, but you wish it was. That hit, like, I feel like so many people can relate to that, but all I care about is myself relating. And I relate to that hard. That
yeah.
Like, past relationships where it's like, what is this? And it like, this is gonna sound so lame, but I was like, that is the worst kind of hurt, because you're like,
it
hey,
is. Well,
why can't you just be like a terrible dude? Like, why can't you just call me and like rip me apart, or like, I don't know, because it's like, yeah.
The thing for me, right, like where I was kind of getting inspired to write this song and a bunch of other music as well, is like going through a breakup. So for anyone who's coming in who's like, wait, what is happening? So Rabel and I are on a song together that I wrote about my breakup. And it's a really, really sad song that all my fans, and I've seen your fans too, but I have definitely seen my fans just post crying photos or videos of them listening
I saw
to
a
it.
montage, like someone made
A collage.
like all the collage of just people crying, and I was like, dang.
I was like, appropriate. I mean, a bit appropriate. And so for me, what I was going to say is, when I was first was like, my ex and I broke up, you know, a lot of breakup music is very much like, I hate you, you like treated me so badly and blah blah. And I was like, I cannot relate to this at all. Like, this is just, I totally understand it, and that's, trust me, I have a lot of friends who have gone through that, and that's very valid. But I was just very much like, this is so not my journey. I wish that there was a song that I could resonate a little bit harder with. And so obviously I'm like, let me write it.
Yeah.
Oh God, exactly like that. That's how I did it. No, I was just like, you know, writing a bunch and kind of like processing it through writing. And so this song came from that. This song, you know, I'm not a big crier in person. Like, it's funny because I'm an actress, so I do cry in front of people, but it's different when you're crying as an actress versus crying as yourself.
Right.
Yeah, as a human, exactly.
Not to say.
Are actors human? I don't know. Are we all robots? But to be honest, it was like this song. I remember being with Johnny and Maddie, who I wrote it with, who are married, by the way. And I was just like, I was really emotional that whole week. I was in sessions. I'm so sorry for everyone who wrote a song with me that week, because I was just like, bleh. I had one session with someone, and it was just me and him, and I was losing it. And he was like, I feel really bad, I don't have tissues. And I was just like, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
You're like, I'm sorry that I need tissues so badly.
I had like one like napkin that I kept like trying to use, and it was
You
just,
order Postmates just to get napkins.
it was so bad.
You're like, just chips and guac and a lot of napkins.
Just, they're like, okay, that's a strange order, but we'll get it. By the way, I love that this is my Postmates
Yeah,
situation. Like,
remember
but
when
yeah.
we had to do that?
So I was just like very emotional in that session, and you know, I was like, the worst. It feels like even worse than having a breakup be because someone betrayed you, or someone, you know, did something wrong, or there's a villain in the situation. Like, there's just no anger, there's just like profound sadness. And
Right.
you know, we were talking about that feeling, and then the song was born. So I love that you said that. I think for me, one of my favorite lyrics is in the pre-chorus. My ex and I were doing long distance, and so I have the lyric like, we were in different places at the same time, and we kind of loved that because that felt like figurative, metaphorical, but it was also quite literal as well.
The double entendre.
It was an entendre. Ooh, I kind of rolled my R's there.
That's good.
This is, I can't usually roll my R's, so it was very exciting. So that I think is one of my favorite lyrics, but I also had we rewrote the first verse lyrics to fit the movie a bit more, because in the movie, obviously, if you've seen, I don't want to give it away, Rabel, but Izzy, my character, and Mina's character, Prince Thomas, do not know each other for a long time, but are falling for each other. And the first verse in my solo version is like, I spent 4 years of my life thinking we'd be forever. So we were all like, that definitely does not work for this song. Only the right move for this one. But I was actually surprised how well the song worked for the film, because the song was, to me, about like that it's not happening anymore. And in the movie, you kind of watch it, and it's obviously a different meaning in the way where they didn't know each other for years and years, but